Okay, so we're going to switch some sports for part 2 of the podcast this week. And we're going to talk about the Rugby World Cup starting. That starts on Saturday. Well, when this comes out, it will already been started.
Yeah.
But tonight is France versus New Zealand to kick it off. What a game that is, 8:15.
Yeah, what a game. Is it world number 2 versus world number 3? Should be a great game.
Really? I don't know much about the world rankings. Ireland's number 1 though, right?
Yeah, Ireland's number 1, and New Zealand number 2, France 3. I'm not too sure about the rest.
I know England 8th.
8th? Oh my god.
Sorry, South Africa's there 5th.
Oh, so who was 4th then?
Oh, no, I'm guessing they're 4th. They've got to be up there, haven't they?
Yeah, they have to be. Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be a good game later.
That should be a good game.
Although I saw that New Zealand lost to South Africa at Twickenham, like quite badly.
Really?
Yeah, it was. So I don't know, maybe they rested players or something like that. But it'd be good to see later. I'm excited to watch that. The hacker will be out, obviously.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
will France do a response to the hacker? I always like that.
Yeah, they could do. Did see, speaking of Twickenham as well, where Fiji got their first ever win against England.
Yeah, England lost 3 of the 4 World Cup warm-up games. Is that right?
I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me.
They lost a good, yeah. So not the best preparation for England heading to World Cup. They got Farrell, who has been suspended, same as Billy Vunipola. Is that right? I think both of those have been suspended.
Who knows? Like, there might be opportunities for other players to come in, take a spot. Might be a blessing in disguise.
Tuolang is still there.
Oh yeah,
he's playing. I think they've named our start 11. Starting 15.
Start 15.
That's my football coming in this time. Yeah, starting 15 already. Johnny May on the wing. Danny Kerr, I think, is our scrum half. Not Ben Youngs.
Oh really? That's a surprise.
Yeah. But we're playing Argentina, who beat us at Twickenham in November. I know that one because I was there. So that'll be a tough one to start with. So our games on Saturday, Italy versus Namibia. I can't say that. You can say it.
Namibia. Italy versus Namibia. Namibia.
Ireland, Romania, Australia, Georgia. And what is there? Sunday games as well? There is indeed South Africa, Scotland, Wales, Fiji, and Japan, Chile.
Japan, Chile.
Ireland are the favourites, aren't they, for the World Cup?
Yeah, but they haven't been. Like, they haven't had much luck at the World Cup, have they?
No, they haven't got past the quarter-final stage. If I'm not mistaken.
This might be their year.
Maybe. Only one Northern Hemisphere team has won the World Cup, so they could be the second.
Really?
Yeah.
England. Just us.
England 2003. We need to see what they're putting in the milk at the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, definitely. What are they eating down there?
Exactly.
So good at rugby.
They're just massive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a good tournament. Do you think Ireland will win, or do you think usual suspects, New Zealand or South Africa?
The thing is, like, from last World Cup, we got into the finals and then we lost to South Africa. But like this, we've had such a downfall since then. Just doesn't.
No, not really pushed on, have we?
No, not really kicked on. But other teams have improved. I suppose that's the way sports goes, isn't it? But I'll say I'm going to back Ireland on that because they've just been improving against the sort of like the quote unquote the better team, the bigger teams. They've been improving their results against them like each year after year.
Yeah.
So this could be their time. This could be the time to go and get the World Cup.
Yeah, it'd be a good tournament. I would make a prediction, but I have not really got a clue.
Yeah, same here.
So...
that's great. I'm going to say Ireland's going to win it.
I'll just say, I mean, South Africa look good, so I'll go South Africa. I swear, as a kid, I
To
remember
retain
watching.
it.
Yeah, I was watching like Rugby World Cup when I was a kid, so obviously 03. I remember like when my parents were watching it really early. I was like, "What's going on?" It's like, "Oh, it's the World Cup." I was like, sat down and watched it. World Cup final. I always remember that one. Wilkinson getting the drop kick at the end.
Yeah.
And then, did we get to the final in 07? Lost to South Africa.
I thought we played Australia again and we lost to Australia.
No, I think we lost to South Africa because I always remember. Because I remember they beat us in the final last time, and I thought, oh, they've beaten us again in the final.
It beat
Bloody
us
South
again,
Africans.
yeah.
At least we can beat them in the football, but we don't win enough in the football.
Yeah, we don't. Yes, in France, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, 2007 Rugby World Cup was in France as well. And yeah, we lost 15-6 to South Africa in the final. We beat the French, I remember, on the semis.
They've just been getting better and better as well, haven't they? So I remember that during that time. I think they were good, but they weren't like, New Zealand, South Africa, I think Australia at the time, they weren't that level good.
Yeah.
But they've been getting better and better, and just England haven't.
No. Yeah, we obviously we sacked. Well, Eddie Jones left, so we've got a new manager in. What has it been? 7 months? He hasn't been that long.
I think so. Yeah, it hasn't been there too long.
Mm.
And then you've got, I think Eddie Jones is now Australia's head coach.
Yeah, and they're not playing too great either, are they? I don't think.
Nah, I think, but before he joined, I don't think they were doing that great. And after he joined, I think the losses were getting, like, the margins between the scores were getting less in their losses, and I think they got their first win against Wales. So they've been improving, and they should really top their group. To be honest, they've got a pretty nice group. So
Who's in our group?
we've got Japan, Argentina, Samoa, Chile. So we should top that group as well. But you never really know the way we've been playing. So first ever defeat to Fiji in the warm-ups. So we need big improvements fairly quickly.
Yeah, I mean that's quite good though. I guess no one really expects us to be a threat, so
Yeah, it could work in our favour.
could work out. I doubt it, but yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of interesting to see as well. Like, probably say within the past maybe 10 to 20 years of sport, how you got the big, quote unquote, big teams, and the smaller teams are sort of just accepting the loss before the game's even started, and how now that the underdogs aren't afraid to take out the big teams and just go for the win. So
Yeah,
we
it was
never
like
really
when
saw that.
Japan beat South Africa. Yeah, South Africa, wasn't it, a couple of World Cups ago?
Yeah.
I think it was Eddie Jones's Japan side.
Was it?
Yeah,
Wow.
and knocked out South Africa. I remember that game was great.
Yes, it's just good to see it. The fact that there's, in sport in general, that there's no fear with they don't care who they're playing. They're just going to try and win the game.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Rugby World Cup starts tonight.
Yeah, so it should be good. It's the sport's 200th birthday year as well.
Oh, is it? That's a great fact.
Yeah. So it should be a good World Cup, hopefully, with to celebrate the 200th year of rugby.
Yeah. And then the American version of rugby. The NFL started. Yeah, it starts this week. We've had one game so far. We're recording this. The Chiefs lost to the Lions.
Yeah, I saw that. That is crazy.
You're a Jets fan, right? Or Broncos? I can't remember.
A fan is a really loose term. I think my nan bought me a Jets keyring, and it's a really good bottle opener. So that's why I guess I'm a Jets fan.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't think my nan knew what it was, and I was like, "Oh, this bottle opener is really good," so I just kept it.
That is a great way when someone says, "How do you support this team?"
Yeah, I'll say I'll go with the Jets.
You got a promising season in terms of like, so you got the quarterback who was from Green Bay, Aaron
Oh, is it
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers? Oh,
Yep,
nice.
he's gone to the Jets. So maybe big things for the Jets this year.
Yeah, I hope so. I haven't really been, to be honest, I haven't really been following NFL at all. So just saying I'm a Jets fan because I've got a Jets keyring. That's about it, really.
I got into it last couple of years, so yeah, I'm trying to watch it. But we see it 1 a.m. here, so
Yeah, it's hard to
I
keep
think
up with. It's mainly the highlights, really, for us.
yeah, on the Thursday and most of the games are 1 a.m. But on a Sunday you can watch it at 6 a.m. at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
and 9 p.m. So yeah, we can watch those ones.
yeah, that's reasonable times. Yeah.
So that'd be interesting on Sundays. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, aren't I?
Yeah.
um, yeah, don't know much if we're gonna do well. I don't know.
Have you made any good signings or
I have
had
no
any
idea.
trades?
So I think we don't have many trades because we pushed hard for this quarterback
Yeah.
who was suspended for a year for sexual allegations.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
What is going on with sports these days? Got so many allegations
Yeah.
like that going around.
I don't know the ins and outs of that or the specifics. So yeah, but yeah, that's our quarterback, Deshaun Watson. I don't know where he was from. I think he was from the Texans, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay.
And then we got a few good players. Like our running back Nick Chubb is good, and then we've got Garrett as our like one of our defensive players. He's good, but overall I don't know.
Me
I just
too.
like watching it. So like
Yeah.
yeah, when I started watching it, I thought I'll pick the Browns because I think when I started watching it was Mahomes versus Brady in the Super Bowl, and that season I started watching it. So I quite like Mahomes playing because he does all the skills and unorthodox plays that a quarterback would do. Go.
It's just crazy how dependent teams are on the quarterback. Like, I've never really known a sport to be heavily dependent on one player, unless you're playing one player sports like tennis or golf. But like for a team sport to be heavily reliant on the quarterback that as much as any other team sport.
Yeah,
So that's almost like a make or break for them, isn't it?
yeah, I don't want to get paid the most.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, I like watching Mahomes because he's just ridiculous.
He
And
is.
then on the new season, it was the Browns versus the Chiefs in the first game of the season.
Oh, nice.
So I kind of watched it as a Chiefs fan or Mahomes fan, and I was like, well, I can't support the Chiefs because they're really good. I'll support Cleveland Browns, who lost the game, but they looked exciting. They went for it on fourth down and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, let's support this team. And I looked at their history. They never won the Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
rooting for the
that's
underdog in the NFL.
got to be done there. Got to be done. The underdogs. I don't
Yeah.
actually know if the Jets have won it or not. So.
I think you have really early on in the Super Bowl like history.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think you've been back to the Super Bowl since, or you definitely have been in the playoffs for 10 years.
Yeah, I did see that. Like, was it only we dropped off of we dropped down a division, I think, wasn't it? Like, not even in the two sides. Was it the east and west side?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about because they don't have relegation, do they?
Oh, they don't know. Okay, I guess it's just
No.
been really bad.
But yeah. you're playing. So if you do want to watch the Jets, they're playing on Tuesday at 1:15 a.m.
I'll probably be firmly in bed by then, but
Yeah.
I could watch the highlights the next day.
You're playing the Bills, who got a good quarterback, Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, I like him to be fair as well.
Yeah,
He's good.
I think there's a few there's some good quarterbacks that this for some teams. So like I like Josh Allen, I like Aaron Rodgers for your team.
Yeah.
I like obviously Mahomes, and then I liked I don't know if you know the Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray. He's like quite small, but he's really quick. So he like runs around and stuff.
Oh nice.
So
Oh, so he's
he's a
he's
bit of a
more of
runner.
a yeah. It's different. It's like it's good to see the different play styles. I feel like more recently the quarterback position has become a bit more physical, hasn't it? Like they want someone who can run with the ball as well as throw it.
Yeah,
Whereas
like
like
Brady was the traditional sort of quarterback.
yeah,
Didn't do
yeah,
much running, just sort of found the pocket or sat in the pocket and found his man.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I do like the 49ers. So I don't know if you know their quarterback, Brock Purdy. So he
Didn't
got the last pick, I think it's called, and it's called Mr. Irrelevant. That's the name of that number pick. So he was Mr. Irrelevant in the draft. And they had so many quarterback injuries last year. He came in and they won 8 games in a row.
Oh, was that then he got injured for the was it in
Yeah,
the final, didn't
played the semi-final. They have like
uh,
a final for the division.
oh really? Oh so it's top two play each other for that.
Yeah, so the Super Bowls, each side, the winners of each side play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So like then they have a final for the sides as well. It's like West and East. He was in the final for that for their West and East. I don't know which one it is, but
Oh yeah.
and he got injured. I think something happened with his elbow. I don't know, but
Yeah,
yeah. So it'll
I
be
did
interesting to
see
see how he
that.
gets on.
That was when the guy went to block it and pushed his arm back, wasn't it, as he threw
Yeah,
it? Yeah, that looked painful.
I think we was watching it live or something together. I can't remember.
Yeah, I felt bad for him 'cause I was like, he's done all this to get in the final to just be unlucky and got an got an injury.
Yeah,
So it's the injury curse for the quarterback.
because it was the Eagles. Yeah, they were in the final with the Super Bowl with the Chiefs, and the Eagles beat the 49ers.
Yeah, that was it. The Eagles beat the 49ers because of that, wasn't it? Because of that injury.
Well, it probably helped. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also like the Bengals QB, Joe Burrow, because he's just so chilled.
Yeah.
I seen a clip where like you've got Josh Allen getting in the face of the opposition, swearing at him, stuff like that. And then Joe Burrow is like, "Hey, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you," shaking their hands on the pitch.
Oh, that's so good.
So yeah, some good characters in the NFL.
Was it like Bosa as well? He's just like
Yeah,
seems
Nick
like the most
Bosa,
Nick Bosa,
49ers.
like the most chill guy. Just I just want to sack the quarterback.
Yeah.
It's like,
So yeah, since I've been watching, I quite like the 49ers, but I can't really go against the Browns.
oh, the one thing about NFL as well is the celebrations. I feel like sometimes more energy is put into the celebrations than it was actually playing the game.
Yeah, it's like they get the ball from an interception and get knocked down straight away, and then they're like running to the other end of the pitch.
Yeah, yeah, it's just crazy.
I
Is
suppose
it?
they're getting an interception probably like twice a year, that player, or maybe like once a year. So they've got to make it count.
Yeah, that's true. It's like I'm trying to think of an equivalent time because NFL is very stop-starty. So you don't really have, let's say in football, like you don't really have a chance if you make a good slide tackle or something. You don't have a chance to just scream and celebrate and run around the pitch because like, it's
What are
like
you
it's just
trying to compare sports?
no, just compare the when to celebrate sort of thing. So like in cricket, for example, when you take a catch, you celebrate. If you do a good bit of fielding because this play's kind of stopped, you might you might get like a round of applause from the crowd or something. But like in NFL, they every tackle, every interception, every time the play's stopped or play's done, they celebrate it. It's just crazy. It's like just different to see.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a interesting sport. Like, yeah, as I say, it's called football, but they don't actually kick it often. They just throw it.
Yeah. I suppose that only yeah, it's just with the celebrations really. It's just so extra and crazy and over the top. And some people just don't even celebrate; they just carry on. And whenever they do celebrate, it kind of gets the crowd more engaged. It riles up the opposition fans or the person who did the tackle. Their fans go crazy with the cheer. So good
Yeah.
to see.
No, it's good. No, I like it. That's it for this episode
Yeah, that's it for this episode.
on 2D Sports Bar. I'll catch you in the next one. See you
Yeah,
later.
see you later, guys.